Hello, I would like to teach you the song Break Every Chain by Tasha Cobbs. This song is in the key of A major, and it basically has 4 chords to the song. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song in a rather simple way or basic way, and then I'm going to show you how you can take those basic and simple chords and you can expand it for it to sound a little fuller and even a little bit more musical. Okay, so it has 4 chords in it. Like I said, the first chord is F sharp minor. The second chord is D major. The third chord is A major. And then the fourth chord is E major. Okay, and then you repeat that, and basically those are the chords to the song. So F sharp minor again, D major, A major, and then E major. Okay, so that's the foundation of what we're working with and the foundation of the chords to the song. Now what we want to do is take that and expand it and make it sound a little fuller, make it sound bigger and even more musical. So if I was playing this song in a service or somewhere, I would try to approach it maybe like this. Okay, now what I did was I used basically the same 4 chords, but I tried to incorporate some different musical devices to make it sound more musical and make it sound fuller. Okay, let me show you a few of those things that I did. Okay, I started like this. Okay, now I used a different voicing for pretty much all 4 chords, and by voicing, a voicing is how you arrange the notes that are actually in the chord. Okay, I'm using the same notes, but I'm just rearranging the notes. Okay, so first I'm playing F sharp and C sharp with my left hand, those 2 notes, and that's a perfect fifth. You would call it a perfect fifth. It's the 1 and 5 of C sharp, the C sharp major scale. So F sharp and C sharp with the left hand. With my right hand, I'm playing A, C sharp, and F sharp. Okay, that's the first chord. Okay, now another thing that I'm doing is I'm playing what I call chord rips, is where I'm not playing everything like that, but I'm actually, in a sense, playing the notes one at a time, like this. Starting from the left or from the bottom note, and I work my way up to the right, and it sounds like this. Okay, it's real fast. It's easily to miss it, but it really adds to it musically. All right, and then I go to the second chord, which is the D major chord. All right, with my left hand, I'm playing D and A. With my right hand, I'm playing A, E, and F sharp. Okay? And then I go to this chord here. A major, I'm playing A and E with the left hand, C sharp and E with the right hand. Now if you like, you also can throw a B in this chord. So the right hand could be B, C sharp, and E. Now for the E major chord, I'm actually changing it up just a little bit, changing it up. I'm playing with my left hand, I'm playing G sharp, same note as A flat, E, and F sharp. and then my right hand is playing B and E. Okay? Just like that. Or we could just play E as our bass note and just play an E major chord. So it gives you an option right there. You can do either one. Alright, so now that's basically it. So all together, what I did was I did that for F sharp minor, then D major, did that for A major, and then this is, we would call this E major over A flat or over G sharp. And when I say over, I just mean that your bass note is G sharp and then the chord is E major. Okay? So that's one thing you can do to expand and make it a little fuller. Another thing that I like to do, along with changing the chord voicings, rearranging the notes of the chord, as well as adding chord rips like I doing that, it adds to it. Of course, I'm using my sustain pedal to hold the notes, so that's real important. See, that's my sustain pedal, so that's real important. One more thing that I like to show you is the use of arpeggios. And arpeggio is when you take the notes of the chord and you play them in somewhat of a rhythmic fashion, but you play them in a pattern, in a sense, to create rhythm within the song. Let me give you an example of using arpeggios in this particular song. Okay, that's what I mean by an arpeggio. It in a sense, it creates rhythm, and it also makes it a little bit more musical. Now the question is, how am I doing that, and how do I know what notes to press? It's real simple. Whatever notes are in the chord, you can use those notes to create your arpeggio. So for example, in the first chord I have F sharp, A, and C sharp. So I can use those three notes to create an arpeggio. So any F sharp, any A, any C sharp within the whole range of the piano, I can use to create my arpeggio. Let me give you an example. I'm going to start with the root, which is F sharp. It's good to start your arpeggio with the root of the chord and then work your way from there. Okay? And it does not have to be in order. It can be in whatever order you want after you hit that root first. Okay? So. And sometimes I like to hit that root on the downbeat. Root. Of course, I'm using my sustain pedal, or it would sound like this. Okay? And so we take that arpeggio concept and we apply it to all of the chords of the song. So F sharp minor, D major, A major, E major. So let's take that concept of using the arpeggio and then we're going to apply it to all of the chords in the song. Okay? And it could sound like this. Quickly, but it's really a simple concept. And you may notice that every time I hit the root of the chord with my left hand, I'm playing an additional note with my right hand. And all I'm doing with my right hand is just playing a different note within the actual chord. So say, for example, F sharp minor. When I played the F sharp with my left hand as the root, I have two other notes that I can play within the F sharp minor chord, the A and the C sharp. So I played the A and then started doing the arpeggio. Okay, now we're to the D major chord. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to play the D with the left hand, and the D major chord is D, F sharp, and A. Those are three notes that I have to work with. And so I'm going to play a different note along with the D with my right hand, F sharp and A, so I could do something like this. and then start the arpeggio. Okay? And then we go to the next chord, which is A major, and do the same thing. Okay? And if you use those simple techniques and concepts, you really can really make the song sound real beautiful. So again, I'm using different chord voicings. I'm also using chord rips where I will actually play the notes from left to right, one at a time, and then I'm also using arpeggio. So let me demonstrate playing this song again, and I always encourage everybody to take what I give you and then try to expand it. Never limit yourself to only what I'm showing you. Take what I'm showing you and then build upon that. Experiment, try things, try to be creative, and you'll be surprised at the things that you can do and the things that you can find just experimenting. Okay, so let me demonstrate it once more, and then it's your turn. All right. Notice how sometimes I'm playing the melody.